because I'm leaving tonight, and now they're saying that there's thunderstorms in New York, so I don't even know if we're going to be able to, I don't know what time we're going to get in. But anyway, I wanted to get a live stream done now. We were going to go to the park, but I can't find her sunscreen, so I didn't want to keep her out for too long, so we just walked around a little bit. Once my dad gets back, I'll take her to the park, because I think the sunscreen may be in the car. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get through now, but we'll just do what we can. Okay. Shemaya, is Q cheating? Is Q cheating? Is Q cheating? There may be something going on. Yeah, I don't think he's being 100% honest about his whereabouts. Yeah, there's something going on. He's got 2 aces in the Empress. Something's up. Oh, good morning, Anonymous. Good morning, everyone. It's almost 10 o'clock here. Empress General. Disappointments move into the past. No longer feeling like you're holding yourself back. Anxieties moving into the past, and life is starting to move forward. You could have a new business opportunity on the horizon. You're starting a new journey, and you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is strong. Soulmates coming in. Could be a Gemini, could also be a Taurus on the way. It also looks like it could be life is moving forward and you're stepping into your own strength. Red, career and finances in June. Okay, you got money coming in. So 3 of Pentacles would be feeling like you're either making business contacts with long-term potential. 9 of Pentacles, money's coming in. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something. 4 of Pentacles, feeling a little bit more financially stable. 6 of Pentacles, feeling a little bit more balanced around money, better appreciated and better compensated. So career and finances should be moving forward in June. New me. Oh, I don't have spirit cards here. I won't have the spirit cards until I get home. So if you want to ask a different question, I only have straight up tarot here. That's it. Jay Allen, love reading. You have a new energy around you. Now, we don't know what sign that tough girl is, but there's a Sagittarius coming in, a Scorpio coming in, no longer feeling stuck or like things aren't moving forward. You've got feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain. I can breathe a sigh of relief. A fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Also looks like feeling prepared to explore new opportunities when it comes to love, and cause for celebration comes in. You also have a Leo and a Capricorn around that may be potential. And you might decide to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe explore new opportunities. I wonder what sign that girl is. We got to find out. Koala. What will the Cancer feel or act like if I take action towards him and say hi when I bump into him the next time? He would be responsive. So it's like your anxiety around the situation would dissipate if you just made contact and you just started talking. Feeling like you have the world at your feet, spontaneity comes in around it, possibly a new journey, and he doesn't hold himself back. I would definitely do it. Definitely do it. I think he would be receptive. Phantom, may I have a reading on what's coming my way soon? You got money coming in, Nine of Pentacles. You got a little bit more being either better compensated at work or feeling like better compensated, better appreciated, and a little bit more grounded and stable. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan serves you well. You've got a Taurus and a Gemini that come in that may be of significance. Love looks good. If you're in a relationship, great, looks good. Not in a relationship, you have a soulmate connection coming in. Could be a Taurus, could be a Gemini. This person may be in your world right now, you just haven't taken notice of them yet, or they haven't stepped forward. Looks like you have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That may be of significance, but it may just be a new friend that comes in. They may be a creative type, or you may meet them through a creative hobby or something. There's creativity coming up around that person. Random. Do I have a speeding ticket coming in the mail? Oh, damn. Did you get a speeding ticket? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Be careful, though. Random. Should I report my Fiverr income to the IRS? I don't think you need to. I don't think that you need to. It depends where you received it. I don't think you need to. Let's see. No, I don't think so. Especially like if you received part of it through PayPal, part of it through Cash App, part of it, you know, I don't think that it's too little of an amount. I think if you received like 7,000, I would say, yeah, you have to report that. But I think you're okay. Because I believe that Fiverr has to report it too. See, one time what happened to me was I'm 1099 as a yoga instructor, and my accountant, for some reason, I gave him all my 1099s, but one of them he didn't report, but the studio did. So like 6 months later, I got a bill in the mail from the IRS saying that I had to pay X amount of dollars on that 1099 because the studio reported it, but my accountant for some reason didn't include that one. So I just paid it at a later date. That's going to be the worst that happens. If you don't report it, they'll send you a thing. But if Fiverr doesn't report it, I don't think our IRS is going to find out about it. Ronnie, rest of the month. You have a wish that comes in before the end of the month. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Feeling a little bit like the energy around you starting to get lighter. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Sagittarius may be around. No longer feeling stuck. Well, you get a water sign coming in that could be a love connection, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Success comes in around a new business endeavor or a new job or a new business idea, and perseverance pays off. Empress. Does Nancy hold herself back from my brother because she doesn't want to come off like she's expecting something from him? Yeah, and I think she doesn't want to come off too interested or too needy. Empress, Nancy's hopes and manifestations with my brother. Well, she comes up as a very strong character. She may be a little bit undecided. She does think about things a lot. And I would say that she would hope that things are going to move forward. Divine timing, she's kind of given it over to fate. And she doesn't really get stressed so much about it. She kind of feels like, hey, what's meant to be will be. I'd like things to move forward, but I'm not going to beg. And I'm not going to chase. So That's kind of good. Shantae, general. Okay, you got choices coming in around you. You have a creative project you may be working on that you get a lot out of. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. 3 of Wands, no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You have an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, and a Capricorn that come in as significant or potentially significant people if you're not with anyone right now. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Perseverance pays off around a business endeavor. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and feeling successful around money this month. New me. Should I submit my income taxes as is? Uh-oh. No, I don't know what needs to be done, but I would look over them one more time. J, spraying one of my fingers at work, will it be okay? Yeah, it should be okay. Miriam, general and career. Well, you could be going back to school or learning a new area of study that serves your career well, brings in a wish. The hard work you put into your career is coming back to you, and things should start to move forward pretty quickly. You could have a new business opportunity or a new business idea that may be very successful, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You've got money coming in. You've got choices too, so you don't have to settle. You've got choices. I don't know where you are right now in your career, but Page of Pentacles can also be like a side gig. You know, like you may have a 9-to-5 job and turn a creative hobby into a side business. So, and that could bring in a lot of extra money too. I would say things are improving and moving forward this summer for you career-wise. Up to the top. Pinky Lee, general. Disappointment moves into the past. Anxiety moves into the past, and life starts to move forward. Earth sign comes in that could be of significance towards Capricorn, Virgo. You may be putting your energy into a creative project or a creative endeavor, and happiness is coming out over your life. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. If you're not in a relationship, you could have a new connection coming in on the horizon, and it could be with a Cancer. If you are with someone right now, current relationship, it looks like it's moving forward. Love up here as well. It also looks like you may be taking a little trip or a little mini vacation. Hanukkah, Gemini's next moves. This person seems slow and stuck. I wouldn't expect all that much from them. If anything, you could get communication coming in, but I don't see much more than that. They seem to not be putting in a whole lot of effort right now. Anthony, why haven't I seen improvement in financials? You will. You will. This is how you're feeling right now. Hey, I put in a whole lot of hard work. I haven't seen much of a payoff, but you have a wish coming in. And with a little bit of hard work, you got this. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You're going to see an improvement. It just hasn't happened yet. Things are a little stuck around you, but that's going to change. I'm going to say it's going to change sometime this summer, maybe even this month coming up. Maria, what did S think of the talk we had yesterday? All right, I don't know what you spoke about, but they may be feeling like there's poor timing around the situation. They're a little bit, like on one hand, they may feel like now things are going to move forward. On the other hand, it also looks like they may feel like things were not that successful or like nothing is moving forward. I don't know what the situation was that you spoke about. They may be a little anxious about whatever it was. Something may not be sitting right with them. I don't know what. Empress, how's the relationship between Nancy and her boyfriend? Love's run out of that relationship. They may be soulmates, but I don't know if that relationship is wonderful. It looks like there's not much passion there. There's a lot of arguing, and there's not a whole lot of room for growth. Jay, I get the feeling that I'm kind of favored at UPS, my job. Is my intuition right, and why? Yeah, well, there's a couple of things happening here. First of all, I think that they've been through a lot of employees that were not great employees. I think they feel like you have a good work ethic. You get your stuff done. You're hardworking. You're intelligent, and they don't want to lose you. I think that some of the other people have not been great employees, and I think they've been through. They may have had a high turnover there. I don't think they want to lose you. Empress. Is Natalie in a healthy situation with whoever she's having the baby with? It's average. It's okay. There's a lot of indecision around the situation, and I don't know if this was a planned event. They may be making the best out of the situation, but I don't know. I don't know that it's wonderful. Ronnie, is my friend Amy upset that I've been hanging out with females that she doesn't care for? Probably. Cards indicate that she may be a little bit, but not really. Not really. Not like you would think. Usually women are like that. Adriana, will I reject or give a chance to Sergio? I think you may give him a chance, but you may find that it doesn't live up to the potential that you think it has. And you may have other opportunities and end up moving on. But I think you're going to give him a chance. Stacy, Sam's true intentions with me. Woohoo! Excuse me. Okay, I would say that his intentions are for things to move forward ultimately because the Hangman is in reverse. Maybe looking for things to stabilize a little bit. But right now he may have his energy pulled back. Hermit in reverse. I don't think that Hermit in reverse is usually not favorable. It's like somebody is not communicating because they don't want to hear what the other person has to say. It does look like that energy is going to change though, because he may be looking for things to move forward and he may be quite persistent. Oh, thank you. I usually only sneeze once. Some people sneeze 100 times. Avery sneezes like 3 times in a row. I love when Dylan sneezes. I can't wait to see him tomorrow. Plain better be able to make it home because I got to get him tomorrow at 12. Sanch, next 48 hours. Okay, looks like maybe working on a creative project, or you could be spending time with a creative person, someone that's a creative type. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Water sign comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The ability to manifest new opportunities, put out into the universe exactly what you want, because you just might get it. Making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Empress, General. Did I do that one? I think I did it. And you could see anything good happening for me next. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It could be significant, feeling prepared for life to move forward. Cause for celebration does come in around a love connection. Could be a soulmate connection that's quite passionate with a water sign if you're not with anyone right now. It also looks like this may come in out of the blue when you least expect it, and you'll feel as if you have the world at your feet. Jay, next time I'm hanging out with Brianna, the Aries. Could be some time before the end of the weekend. Evie, love for June. Oh, I skipped high vibration. All right, let me do Evie and then I'll do high vibration. Love for June. Okay, you should feel a little bit more like you're getting out what you put in. A well-balanced relationship on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, out of the clear blue sky, you could have Capricorn come in. Looks like you got love, money, abundance, fertility on the horizon, success on the horizon. This Capricorn may be a creative type. Put out into the universe exactly what you want, because with the Magician, you just may get it. High vibration, next 48 hours. Life seems to move forward. A Cancer comes in. Maybe planning a trip to water, by water, or around water. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo comes in that may be of significance, or you could be spending time with. Feeling prepared for life to move forward. Cause for celebration comes in. Something's going to make you happy in the next 48 hours. Davy, am I through the dark of my spiritual awakening? Oh, it's rough. All right, am I through the dark part of my spiritual awakening? For the most part, I think so, yeah. Yeah, you're coming out the other side. Crystal, will me and Stefan reconnect soon? I don't see reconnection coming in that quickly. It actually looks like you may be feeling a little bit like, hey, I put in a whole lot of hard work. I didn't see much of a payoff. And you could feel like disrespected by him. I don't know that there's reconnection coming in that soon. Unless you were to reach out to him and try to reconcile that way. But I wouldn't wait around for him. I don't think it's going to happen that way. Jay, how's the hard-to-read girl feel about me currently? thinks that you're intelligent, smart, hardworking, sincere, grounded, down to earth, attractive, and she's curious about you. She wants to know more about you. Like this is what she's just observing. She wants to really know more about you. Adriana, what's coming in that I'm not expecting? That you're stepping into your own strength, maybe working on a creative project, and that you're heading towards the 10 cups being full. Might not be there yet, but the weight of the world is melting off your shoulders and things are starting to move forward for you. Angel, what is the outcome if I ask Catalina out? Will she accept? I think so. Yeah, I would put it out there. Cute Anju, love reading for me. Love life is moving forward. A disappointment or a heartbreak is moving into the past. If you're not with anyone right now, love life is moving forward, and it could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cause for celebration comes in around love with long-term potential that makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Life starts to move forward. Maggie, will my brother D write his master's thesis well in the next 4 months? I think so. And he's got a wish around the situation. Let me go to the bottom because I think I did all those people already. How about Trishti? Next actions of Y towards me. Next actions of Y towards me. I would say communication picks up and they may be looking to start a new journey, or something out of the blue spontaneous could happen. Ruby R. Oh, damn, that's not a question. Shit. Okay, when do you see RM and myself meeting? When will Ruby and RM meet? I would say late fall, maybe like November or early December. Emma, what will my next boyfriend feel of me and love in general? Okay, next boyfriend. Could be a Capricorn, somebody who's very grounded and stable. This person will have a lot of respect for you. They'll have a very romantic side. They're kind-hearted, sincere, and they're going to be have long-term potential. They're going to think that you're sincere, kind-hearted, attractive, peaceful, easy to get along with, and spontaneous. How about Davy? Will I be in great physical shape by summer? You could make that happen. You could make that happen. You could do it. You set your mind to it. No problem. Anna, is T the Pisces interested in me? Yeah, a little bit. Spiritually beautiful. Is Khalil attached to anyone at my occupation? What do you mean? Like, is he interested in somebody that you work with? Is that the question? He might be. There may be either a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that he has interest in or he's curious about. Adriana, career. You may be feeling undecided about which direction you want to take your career in, but you should feel like the hard work you've put into it comes back to you. You should be feeling a little bit better compensated, better respected. You could be stepping into your own strength and your career could be moving forward with new opportunities. A wish comes true. You could be, things could be moving forward. You could be climbing the ladder. You may even get a new job offer that has nothing to do with the company that you're in now. It could be for a different company. Adriana, love. You have new opportunities coming in. There may be somebody in your world right now that's very interested in you and that you haven't taken notice of yet. You got a Scorpio coming in. You have a Pisces coming in. Love life is moving forward. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may feel like the hard work you've put into love is finally coming back to you. Next relationship will be committed with long-term potential. It's going to be your choice. I wonder who that Four of Cups person is. Somebody new may show up out of the blue. Lily, next 2 weeks for me. Oh, thank you. All right, next 2 weeks. Things seem to change for the better for you quickly. You're no longer holding yourself back. Could be starting a new journey, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, make you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You also may be feeling successful around either having choices around potential love interests or social things. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in, fire sign. You also have, it could be parties, get-togethers, cause for celebration, and a wish comes true in the next 2 weeks. It also looks like you got some money coming in. Anna, why is T the Pisces quiet with me? This person's feeling a little bit stuck, right? Three of Cups is in reverse. There could be a third party that interferes with this situation. And they may be either not thinking that there's room for growth right now, or they may feel like they're caught up in something that's holding them back. They seem to be kind of stagnant right now, but I think that's going to change because you've got the Four of Cups in reverse. So at some point, he can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Jay, one card for each. When could I fall into a full-time 22.4 combo driving role with UPS? 1 year? 1 year. I don't think it happens in 1 year because that's arguments or feeling a little disgruntled. 2 years? disappointment. I don't think it's going to take that longer though. I think it's going to happen in your second year there. 3 years. Lovers in reverse. I don't know about that. In 4 years. 10 of Cups in reverse. I don't think it's going to take 4 years. What I think is that you could fall into this in your second year there. Once you've been there a year, once you cross that anniversary, that's when it could happen. Adriana, is it a friend or someone that I don't talk to? No, I think it's somebody who is like a familiar face or somebody who may be like an acquaintance of some type, but I don't think it's like an old friend or somebody that you lost contact with. More or less, for the rest of the week. More or less reading for the rest of the week. Life starts to move forward. Cause for celebration comes in, but you may be feeling undecided about someone romantically or a romantic connection. It looks like your perseverance pays off around job, business, finances. Feeling prepared or ready for life to move forward, but you may be a little skeptical about love. Looks like you're no longer feeling stuck. Could be putting time and effort into a creative project of some type. And you may feel like overall this week, before the end of the week, that life has changed for the better quickly, or you didn't realize it, but things are much better than they've been in a while. See what happens with that. Samantha, how does Braxo feel about me? Love cup's full. Thinks that you're kind-hearted, sincere, grounded, intelligent. Thinks you're attractive, maybe a little bit mysterious, genuinely a happy person. You have a good personality, you're a little bit spontaneous, and that you're fun to be around. Anna, what are T the Pisces feelings towards me? Will we reconcile? I don't see reconciliation coming in, no. It looks like they care about you a lot. They think that you're a nice person, but whatever happened, they feel like it's either better or better in both your interests long term to either go your separate ways or to leave things the way they are right now. I don't think they're looking to reconcile right now, no. That's why I think if you want to reconcile, you're going to have to reach out to them. You're going to have to do the work. I don't think their intentions are to reconcile, not at this point. How about Mini M? Will I see him tomorrow? I'm not convinced you're going to see him tomorrow. Nazia, will people participate in my contest? Will people participate in my contest? Yes, I believe so. Yeah. Dang, can I know what's coming to my love life in June? Slow and steady wins the race, but you do have a wish that comes in. Anxiety eases, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card. If you don't want children, a Leo enters. Rosalie, general for June. General for June. Okay, life starts to move forward. You could be starting a new journey, feeling a little bit better compensated, a little bit better respected when it comes to work. headed towards the 10 cups being full. Air sign comes in of significance, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, love cup is full. Things look good. You may hear from somebody from your past you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and you could pay off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Jay, what's my future look like? What's my future look like? Well, it looks like you have a lot of success coming in around money, financials, and career. You got a wish here that comes true, and you're going to have choices when it comes to your love life. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Careful with that card if you don't want children. Stepping into your own strength, no longer holding yourself back. At some point, you may decide to start your own business or a side business. A wish comes true. Life's moving forward. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures, no doubt about it. Zahira, could I have a reading on my connection with Yusuf? You might feel like the connection has weakened, or like he's holding himself back, or like the situation is stuck. There could be a little bit of sharp energy around the situation. I would say it's slow and steady wins the race at best with the two of you. So I would either keep your options open or try to disconnect a little bit energetically so that we can get it a little bit unstuck. It seems to be kind of stuck right now. Fool is in reverse. Something may be revealed around the situation that needs to be dealt with before the relationship can move forward, and you might feel like either you've been treated unfairly or that you're not getting out of it what you put into it. Wait, who here haven't I gotten to? Samantha. May I know when I reach out trying to see him? May I know why would, oh, well, okay, all right, I get it. Why when I reach out to see him, I feel like he avoids me. Huh, there it is. You feeling like you put in some hard work and you're not seeing much of a payoff. What I would say here is that you need to either cut the energy or kind of disappear for a while. So relationships gone out of balance. When the relationship goes out of balance, somebody's taking the other person for granted, and there's a resistance that builds. So the best thing to do is to stop reaching out, get busy doing something else, and try to disconnect from him energetically, because there is long-term potential around the relationship and the wish can come true. But if you're the one doing all the work, then the relationship's out of balance. So if you're always calling him to get him to hang out or to see him, that's why he's avoiding you. Relationships need to be in balance, otherwise they don't work. And one person doing all the work trying to cultivate the relationship will throw things out of balance and make your energy, it's the energy of the situation becomes unattractive. Like, you always look for the person that's not there, right? The person that's in your face. You not that you get sick of them, but you assume that they're always going to be there. But you take notice when that person disappears. So the relationship is way out of balance, especially if you feel like you're being avoided. Anyone that's being avoided, anyone that doesn't have text messages returned, anyone that is like text 3 or 4 times and doesn't get a response, the more energy you put into it, the more resistance you're going to build, the further you're going to push the person away. So I would say stop, cut everything. Pull the energy way back, stop putting effort in, do what you can to stop thinking about the person, get busy doing something else, and you should see things kind of come back. Am I up to the Magician? I think I'm up to the Magician. How about TD? Because I don't see Magician yet. Rest of the week. going on in there? Okay, rest of the week. The hard work you put into something is about to come back to you. Life is starting to move forward. No longer feeling like you're holding yourself back. You got good luck coming in and cause for celebration before the end of the week. Might be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Adriana, when will this familiar face show up to show his intentions? Sometime this summer. Maybe late June. Magician, how would the man M and his family react if later this year when they invite me to visit him, I kindly decline, but straight up say I don't want to visit because we have nothing in common? They'd have sharp energy about that. They would feel stuck and they would feel held back. They wouldn't be happy if you said that. But if that's what you want to do, then that's fine. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, exactly. When you're not available, right. Because I don't know why human nature is like that. Like, I could see it with Avery. She could have a million fucking toys to play with. Or like yesterday at the beach. A million seashells. What does she pick up? A bottle top and a cigarette butt. Really? Really? You can play with all these seashells. You can play with all that sand, but you want a cigarette butt. Gross. Adriana, what happens with the people that already have successful relationships? They ignore each other? No. No, those people, right? And you'll notice it if you observe people that are in relationships and you spend time with them, you'll notice sometimes, like, what it's usually I've noticed a lot of the woman being a bitchy, and then the guy starts to kind of like the guy does something stupid, the woman's bitchy about it, and then he kisses her ass because she's pissed off. Like, that's what I've noticed. And those relationships, once you get into a relationship like where you're living with people, right, the relationship has to stay in balance. Otherwise, even then it will go out of balance. So just because people are in relationships it doesn't matter. Like, if one person has like a side thing, like say one person has a hobby, they play with, like, on the local softball team. The other person, right, will be there all the time when they feel like the softball player is having fun without them. So if they feel like there's nothing that's threatening, softball's really not my thing, I don't give a shit, then they're not there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if they feel like, hey, you seem to be having a good time without me, they'll put themselves there. It's kind of like, it works a little bit more intuitively that way. And a little bit differently, but it's still kind of the same concept. L'Amour. I don't see it yet. Let me do Lita. Will I be buying a house this year? Yes, I think you will. Yeah. L'Amour, should I go to this event with Tanya tonight? I've been feeling like I want to be in solitude since after my trip. Should I go to this event with Tanya tonight? Yeah, I think you should. Yeah. TD, general around my Libra sister. Oh, she's got sharp energy. First thing that comes up around her, sharp energy and arguments. Nothing here is changing around her for the better quickly. She's got a lot of arguing. And she's very persistent these days. Hermit's in reverse. She's also keeping her mouth shut about things she doesn't want to hear that she's done wrong. She's going to come out of this energy, though. Things are going to move forward, and finally the hard work that you put into your relationship with her could pay off. She comes out of that shitty energy. It's just a moment, I think. It's going to pass. Ronnie, spiritual update. Peace. You should be feeling a little bit more peaceful over the next couple of months. Feeling like being able to control things a little bit better, quieting the voices down, but being able to contact when you want to. It looks like meditation is serving you well. Happiness and peace is coming in around you. That's good. You deserve that. A little more advice for the day. Spend some time taking care of yourself today, and then I would say go out and have a good time tonight. You've got happiness and magic around you. That's what I would say. I would go to that event and have a good time. TV, how will my healing process go? Should go quickly. You should feel like things move forward quickly. Things move forward quickly, or you heal fast. Or you may be surprised at how fast you feel better. Dating, love upcoming week. Got good luck coming in around love. You could have a new soulmate enter. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cause for celebration comes in around new love, no longer holding yourself back and feeling a little bit better respected. You got new energy coming in, growth and transformation. Could be a Cancer around you, could also be a Scorpio. Adriana, any hints about this person? They may have a strong spiritual practice or a spiritual side. They're genuinely a happy person, somebody who's always easy to be around, somebody who's kind-hearted, sincere, and they may be a little bit creative. Love tea. R's next actions towards me. Listen to your intuition. Communication can come from out of the blue, but it still looks like you may be a little stressed out by this situation. I would say communication is going to pick up. Balance comes back to the situation, but for some reason you still may be feeling a little anxious. Oh, thank you, TD. You're very welcome. Good luck with everything. Adriana, what's David thinking about the situation? Feels bad. Feels stuck. He feels like he's got a little sharp energy and he's sort of holding himself back. I think he feels bad. Good. Too bad for him. TD did one for Mel. All right. I'm caught up with the super chat, so let me do for L. Spani. Can you check to see if I'll sell all the clothes from my posted page? I think you will, and you may sell them quickly too. Magician, general for the rest of the week around school. Things change for the better quickly. Happiness comes out. You may feel like you accomplish a lot. The ability to manifest new opportunities. You may be busy though, but you might get a lot of stuff done. Benita, when do you see Samuel communicating with me? It could be within the next week. Guts. I've been doing training full planche. I'm probably not saying that right. For a while, was I able to master the full planche within 1.5 years? think so, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Two D's and one for Zara. I think I'm up to sister. Looks like T is no longer in New York according to her Facebook. What's going on? How is she doing? See, what a mess. To see, like, these people, like, it may look like things are going well for them, but it's not. There's got some sharp energy around. You might hear from her. You could hear from her out of the blue. She feels, yeah, she feels like things have just either hit a slowdown or there's sharp energy around the situation. I'm going to say that there's probably another breakup that happened and she probably left. I don't know that this is going to be over for good this time, or there may be another connection, but what a mess. I mean, she hasn't even been with this woman that long. And how many times have they already broken up and gotten back together and moved and everything else and gave up her whole life for this woman? And it looks like a disaster. She may be thinking about things now. She may be realizing what a nightmare she's made to her life. And look, there's a secret that's going to get revealed. She's got a lot of anxiety around her. You know, everybody wants to be loved. Everybody. Like, we're human. That's what humans want. But you can't force it. And you can't dive in head first and lose yourself in the situation and pick up and move just because you met someone 3 days ago. Relationships are tough when you've known the person. Relationships are tough when you live around the corner from the person. So, yeah. No, this is not good. It's not good. Salad bar, next couple of weeks for me in AA. Looks pretty good. Looks like things are moving forward. You may feel like there's cause for celebration. Could be spending some time together. Nobody's holding themselves back. I would say over the next couple of days, things are kind of strengthening and moving forward. I don't see a commitment, not yet, but that's okay. Nobody's feeling stuck, feeling like things are starting to move forward regardless. Adriana, what's he planning on doing? Well, he looks like someone who's very persistent. He may be putting in a lot of time and effort into a money or work thing, and he feels like he's made it to the top of the mountain. I would say his plans would be to get his life in order, put money in the bank. I don't know if he's looking to start a new business, because he could be starting a new business. I don't know who we're talking about here, but looks like cause for celebration comes in around him and a new business at some point, relatively soon. That's what I'm thinking. He's focused on money and business and maybe even starting something of his own. UAF, will I be changed at work to work on the assignment system? Yeah, I think so. If that's what you want, you can make it happen. If you don't want that, you can probably, tell them that you don't want that, and they may give you something better. It's like you got balance coming back in around the situation. So you may have more control over it than you may have more control than you think. If you want it, yeah, you can make it happen. But don't be afraid to let them know what you want. Oh, you want it? Okay, good. Then I would let them know. Adriana, what's he planning on doing about us? He doesn't have a plan. He doesn't have a plan. He thinks that things are just going to unfold naturally. Cause for celebration comes in through divine timing. Things will change for the better when the time is right, and he feels like things are just going to move forward. He doesn't feel like he doesn't need a plan. He's going to continue with however things are going now. So communication might pick up, or you may start seeing him more often, but he doesn't have like a plan devised. Henna, general. Life changes for the better for you. Quickly, cause for celebration comes in when you no longer hold yourself back. Anxiety starts to dissipate. You also have a little bit more financial stability coming in. You may feel like money's flowing to you easier. Samantha, can you tell me about my ex, Alyssa? Yeah, she seems like she may be feeling a little bit burdened by the weight of the world, and she may be holding herself back. There's a third party around her, but that may not be going that great because she's got some anxiety and a little bit of regret around the situation. It also, she could have a breakup on the horizon, or she may have recently broken up with someone. That may be what she's going through. Looks like she's going through a little bit of a rough time. Sonia, will he read my messages in his IG? And if so, what are his thoughts and feelings will he have about me? Okay. I think he reads them, and I think that he's either happy, curious, content, and maybe communication between you and him can pick up. Like there's curiosity. Sister, I made an appointment for fraternity clinic. You mentioned many drawbacks to having babies in your emails to me. But I'll be over. Yeah, but no, no, I don't mean it like that. No, if you make a decision to have a baby, I think that's fine. But in the email, what I meant was like that one. She's coming off as if, look, I got everything together here. I just had a baby. I'm planning to get rooted and stable. But what's going on in her life isn't that. I don't know what the surrounding circumstance was around the baby she just had, but that's a different situation than making a conscious decision to, like my friend did, the one from yoga. I don't know how old she was. I think at the time she may have been 44. I think that she was 44 or 45. And she was like, I'm getting up there. I don't know how much time I'm going to have. I want to have a baby before it's too late, so I'm going to do this. Like she made the decision. That's different. That's different. With her, she's like, okay, I had this baby. I don't, there must be some drama that's going on there. She thinks there could be a suit with the father. So the kid's already coming into a chaotic situation. She doesn't have her own place. She's staying with somebody else, which is, people have to do that, right? Like that happens. You're in between places. You're waiting for your apartment. You have to stay with a friend. I have a friend right now who lost her house for through no fault of her own. She was forced to sell it. And she's living with a friend, and she's been living with that friend for a while. But it's only her. She's not bringing a baby into the situation. That, you know what I'm saying? If you make a decision that you, like, this is what I want, and this is where I am right now. I have a stable family that is willing to support me. I have friends around that are willing to support me. I'm okay with being alone if that's how I have to do it. That's different. It's a totally different situation. It's a totally different situation than what she's in. Completely different. I think that if that's something that you want, you should do it. Yeah, I would at least go to the appointment and find out what your options are. I think that's a good thing. And I do think that now is a good time. I don't think that there's any reason not to. But like I said, when you make a conscious decision to do something, hey, I'm 38, this is what my plan is. If I meet someone between now and then, okay, so then I won't need to move forward with this. Or maybe I won't need to move forward with it. But if I don't, this is what I'm gonna do, and if I have to, you know, I think you'll be fine if you know, if you were to go through with it. But I think that you and her are in two different situations, 100% different. Lara, will Elia go to the national team? Will Elia go to the national team? Yeah, this person could make it to the national team at some point. So if it doesn't happen immediately, I would say don't think of that as being like a negative thing. It may still happen. Jay, will I stay or quit UPS in the future? I think you're going to stay there. I think you're going to stay there. It's like you have new business opportunity, things change for the better for you quickly, money is coming in, you feel lucky, you feel stable, and I think you're going to enjoy it. I mean, you're going to stay there for the rest of your life. You might not, but I think you'll be there for a while. Lamore, when can I expect my tax amend refund? Sometime this fall. I would say by the fall. Lara, spiritual cards. I don't have spirit cards here. So if you want to ask a different question, spirit cards when I go home. But you know what? Maybe I'll order new spirit cards and I'll bring the old ones down here next time. Because people ask for them and I don't have them. Lara, general. You've got cause for celebration coming in when you no longer hold yourself back. Stepping into your own strength will lead you to success and cause for celebration. A Cancer comes in of significance. Perseverance pays off. 9 of Wands, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief and you could have a Capricorn entering. Julie, did I just pass my written nursing exam at Bedford? I think you did. Yes, congrats. Adriana, when could I be changing jobs? I would say by the end of the summer, it's possible. Okay, I think I'm done with the super chats, so can we cut them off? Because I don't know how much longer I'm going to have with her. And I feel like I got really lucky so far with being on for 70 minutes. And she's not sleeping. I just don't want to get stuck with a whole bunch of super chats and have her throwing a tantrum because she can't wander around alone in here. There's too much crap. And the floor is hard. She could fall, you know, off of something. Thank you. And I'll do the moderators. And while I wait for the moderators, let me see if there's anyone else here that I haven't gotten to. TR, I don't think I did. All right, TR. Why did Ash show or discuss about my calls and messages with others? Why did Ash show or discuss my calls with others? Felt a little bit overwhelmed by the situation. Felt a little bit held back and wanted other people's opinions. I don't know what that's all about, but that's what comes up. Zara, from now until the end of July, I will do the vaccine of Pfizer next week. Oh, you're taking the Pfizer thing. Okay, general from now until the end of July. I get the ability to manifest new opportunities. It also looks like you're no longer feeling so burdened. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you have new energy coming in. No longer holding yourself back could bring in a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling like the hard work that you've put into life is finally coming back to you. Lara, does Sarah S. know that I'm into spiritual stuff? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Zara, love reading until the end of August. Could have new energy coming in. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could have a Libra come in out of the blue. You also may have a Scorpio. Growth and change and transformation comes to your love life. I don't see a commitment coming in, but you may have new options that you're toying around with. Mel, updated love reading. You may start to feel like the hard work you've put out into the universe when it comes to love is coming back to you. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer comes in. You also have a Libra. It looks like you're leaving the past in the past. You may be closing the door on something and moving forward. A Scorpio enters as well. Growth and transformation comes to your love life. Maybe exploring new opportunities. There also could be somebody in your world right now that may be a nice option that you haven't made the connection yet, or they haven't stepped forward. Pisces comes in. And communication could pick up with someone. If somebody hasn't been communicating all that much, you may get more communication if there's a potential around you right now. Mel, am I the asshole second choice or last resort because the other person doesn't want him anymore? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that the way the situation kind of reads is that there was either unfinished business with that other person, or they had emotional ties to that person and had a hard time either letting go of it or moving forward. But I think it's two different situations. It's not like, well, I can't have her anymore, so I'm going to have you. It's more like I'm starting to mend from that. I'm starting to heal from that, and I'm starting to be ready for something with you. I don't think that. No, I don't think that you're the second choice. Sorry, you're going to survive. Although I myself am very skeptical about that. About the vaccine, I don't know. It kind of freaks me out. Anyway, thank you all very, very much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully my plane gets home tonight. They're saying that New York is having thunderstorms. Hopefully I get in okay. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point. I just don't know when. Thank you all very, very much. Have a nice